Hello, I'm Joseph Michelli, certified speaking and customer experience professional, and recently recognized by eSpeakers as a certified virtual presenter. I'm providing virtual keynotes, training, and consulting services every day of this pandemic. I want to thank you for joining me for this new series titled Make It Technology Aided and Human Powered. These short presentations will provide tools to help you position your customer and employee experience for relevance in a COVID-19 and post-COVID-19 world. This installment is titled Be Compassionate. Now, people are in love with technology these days, and well, they should be. It's hard to imagine how we would have operated any business if this type of pandemic had occurred in the late 1970s without the benefits of the World Wide Web. Many of us undoubtedly will look back on COVID-19 whenever we can put this virus in the rearview mirror and remember the value of such things as cloud computing, online commerce, home delivery, and video conferencing. But what else will we remember? I'm convinced we'll look back and remember leaders, colleagues, and brands that practiced compassion. Let's explore the concept of compassion and contrast it to a topic I shared in a prior series, empathy. Let's also distinguish compassion from sympathy. While some people use the word compassion as a synonym for empathy, the words communicate subtle yet significant differences. Empathy is the ability to understand the feelings of another person. By contrast, compassion reflects an emotional connection specifically to another person's pain or suffering and a desire to act or actually taking action to alleviate that pain. Let's use a couple of examples to highlight these differences. I can empathize with you when you celebrate a personal victory, but I can't show compassion since you aren't suffering. Similarly, if someone falls in front of me, I can experience empathy, but continue to walk. To show compassion, I'd need to stop and offer help. Here's one last distinction in this installment to set up a discussion of compassion in my next installment. Sympathy differs from compassion since sympathy is the acknowledgement of another person's sorrow. Compassion is seeking to alleviate the underlying pain or suffering. In a business context, I think of sympathy as being courteous and compassion as being actively involved in the emotional well-being of those you serve. In the weeks ahead, I'll share how compassion is manifesting at the individual and business level. For now, I simply ask who has shown compassion to you during the pandemic. What companies do you think of as being especially compassionate and why? Most important, do you think those you serve will look back on the way you behaved during the pandemic and describe you and your team as compassionate? I'd love to hear how you are effectively demonstrating compassion to team members and customers, and possibly share how some of my clients are doing the same. Let's talk. You can reach out to me at josephmichelli.com/contact. If you found value in the post and don't want to miss future episodes, head to YouTube and subscribe to the Michelli Experience channel. I also want to thank those of you who have encouraged others to download the podcast version of these vlogs. You can find the podcast link on my website. Podbean recently informed us that we hit the more than 100,000 podcast download mark. Thank you for that. I'd also appreciate it if you would like this post here and share it with a friend or colleague. Be safe and be compassionate.